Greetings and salutations, fellow humanoids, and welcome back to our Let's Play series of Hearts of Iron 4, using the Road to 56 mod as the Kingdom of Italy, Episode 3. We're right where we left off, in which we kind of lost the Spanish Civil War, at least the side we were rooting for did, but that's small potatoes, because now we're setting our eyes northwards towards Germany. So let's get right to it. Mobile defense is complete. Let's go for integrated support, which will increase the soft attack of our support companies quite a bit. Now, with the allotment we have support companies that have a lot of soft attack, and the doctrine we're going for will be only increasing that soft attack, so our units will have a lot of bang for their buck. Let's make a defensive line with our boy here, Sebastiano, just in case. So Tanutuva has been annexed by the USSR. Nothing new there. The Bolivarian Alliance. Let's trade for a little bit of tungsten, since we need them for our guns. That'll help our production quite a bit. Focus on mobilization, which is good. Alright, let's go with the only expert we have here in the Chief of Army, and it's attacks, which is pretty good. Alrighty then, before we miss this boat, let's justify a war goal against Germany. Just that. 60 days is a pretty short amount of time to justify a war goal, which is good for us. However, Germany will have the time to put troops on its front line, which is not the best. However, hopefully we will be able to break their lines. We want to take southern Austria for us. They are split between different wars. Oh, who's this? This boy Edward here is pretty impressive. Maybe we could become chummy with them. We do not need Poland to realize our Roman ambitions after all, so maybe we can find a friend in Poland after all. Let's start researching the new 1939 guns. It's a little bit early, but not too early. Let's also increase the hard attack and piercing on our infantry to make sure we can get through those nasty German tanks. Really, German interest in Scandinavia. Oh, Germany is now going around the Maginot Line. This might be the perfect opportunity to attack them, however. They will be stretched thin in France, and hopefully France can hold a little bit. Nice try there, Germany. They're trying to invite us to a faction. We have almost enough militias to cover all of our ports, but not quite. One thing I want to do here, actually, is increase the size of our Royal Italian Mountain Police. The reason being is that we're going to be occupying Austria, possibly, and it takes a lot of equipment and effort to do so. Resistance will be high. Alright. Our garrison division is looking quite chunky. And the larger you make it, the less templates, the less amount of divisions you need to provide for garrisons, and it will reduce the strain on our support equipment, which is quite precious. Let's see also, is there a crown icon we could get? Yeah, there we go. Let's give him a proper crown icon for the RIMP. Tactical bombing ground support. Beautiful. Alright, the war goal against Germany is now ready. They want to be friends with us, but we're going to be turning the tide on that. Surprise, Germany! I will not give access to French troops. I will, however, ask for military access for them. Let's break their lines before they have the time to regroup and take as much of southern Germany as possible. Equipment? Don't mind if I do. We will not be giving military access to our allies, however. And by allies, I mean friends of convenience. Pride of the nation. Military propaganda must be even more extensive. The Italian people must be proud of their army, and must be convinced that joining it is more than a duty. It is also a personal pride. Now this will pretty much get rid of all the negative aspects of our bloated military bureaucracy, original spirit, and make us only have bonuses for the most part. Let's increase our import of oil a little bit, just to stay on top. Keep on pushing, paisans. I think I caught the Fuhrer with his pants down. Oof, lost a lot of equipment going over those mountains, unfortunately. We have to be careful about that. Hold the front there. Instead of pushing all the way up to Vienna, let's push up to Nuremberg. Because then we'll be able to squash the German troops between Czechoslovakia and us and do a massive encirclement. War bonds? Yeah, sure, let's do that. It will reduce the strain on our economy. And push. All the way up. Across the river. Slow down a little bit. Need to grab this airport here. Wait, which tile is it on? I think it's this one, actually. Let's see if we can get a little encirclement here. The war in full swing. Let's make sure to keep an eye on resistance. Last thing we want is for resistance movements to get out of hand.
Avanzate! Formazione! Pronto, signore!
That's it. Break them at the airport.
Forza, forza! Avanzate!
Alright, we got the airport encircled.
Formazione!
Let's tie the noose. And whoop, there goes your division.
Fuoco nemico!
Let's move up some planes here.
Ordini!
Break their line.
Pronto, signore!
You have many more Alpine divisions ready. Let's rapidly deploy them to the front.
Avanti!
Just be careful on these mad offensives here. We are spending way too much equipment right now.
Pronto,
Let's
signore!
not let our swift victories get to our head. Fortunately, we're trying to break through the Sudetenland, which is heavily fortified and mountainous, so it's going to be difficult to break those tiles. Maybe if we could take this part here.
Pronto, signore! Avanzate!
You guys rest.
Sì, signore.
You guys attack. Right here. That should give us the encirclement we were looking for.
Pronto, signore.
So when
signore.
attacking, be careful that you don't move all your troops onto the tile you're attacking, because then you might leave some of your tiles unoccupied in troops. Enemy troops will just swoop in and encircle you.
Sì, signore.
There we go, we got the encirclement we were looking for. Let's draw some plans to close the gap right here.
Ordini?
Let's remove that plan so that hopefully the left won't attack, only the right side.
Sì, signore.
Now let's push, men. Got some new cannons coming onto the field. Beautiful. Let's close this pocket here. Help out our Czech friends. Get rid of 3 German divisions. Persia has declared war on Iraq. Okay, have fun. Alright, Pride of the Nation is done. Let's look what our thing looks. So we still have a penalty of 5% land doctrine research speed, but look at the bonuses we get in the meantime. We get 0.35 political power per day, which is huge. A huge reduction in division attrition, minus 15%. We also have a bit of attack and defense on core territory. Nothing too special there. It's still pretty good. And a reduction in training time for our forces. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Next, I want to go on focus on firepower to get more soft attack on towed artillery. That would be nice. And also a plus 5% to division organization is pretty darn good as well. Just about done encircling the enemy troops in Austria. Pop goes the weasel. So resistance is pretty high, but still manageable. Let's keep an eye on that, though.
Pronto, signore.
Let's redeploy our troops to the front. Alright, the Italian offensive into southern Germany is doing quite well, I would say. But no time to stop now. Let's gobble up as much territory as we can. And start pushing. Integrated support. Wonderful. Let's go for the second part, regimental combat teams, which also increases the soft attack of all our support companies and our organization as well. Very good perk right there. Grand Duchy of Lithuania has joined the Axis. Well, good luck to them, I guess. Unfortunately, we will not be able to take Berlin ourselves. It seems the Czechs are doing that. Frankfurt, gonna have some good sausages at the end of the day. Hungary. Whoop. The old switcheroo, huh? Let's see about rapidly deploying troops to keep Hungary in check. I should have kept that in mind, but I completely forgot about him. Always a mistake to forget about Hungary. Yeah, they're gonna start marching into our borders. That should be okay. I'm gonna hold them at a checkpoint here. Let's see also about requesting forces from our buddy Croatia. Oh, what's that? You got some divisions for me? I guess it was a good idea. Let's give them to our boy Sebastiano, who's a good defensive general here. Rapidly redeploy and start entrenching ourselves, and we'll push back against them. Alright. Now for our next focus, increasing the role of artillery in the army would allow us to avoid unnecessary casualties while increasing our firepower capacity. Sounds like overgeneralization, but okay. And it's fairly good for the artillery side of things. Let's see also to get ourselves maybe an air reformer? Air warfare theorist. Let's go with that. Keep on pushing. We got a large encirclement over here. And the Czechs are cutting us off. Czechoslovakia is doing really well in this war. Kudos to them. Beautiful. Our friends have joined up with France over here, so that changes things. Push, men, push. Let's try and drive a wedge between our friends here. Let's see about getting military access from the Netherlands, so we don't get squeezed. Let's draw a new line. Romanian units enter Budapest. So much for Hungary. Hungary was not ready to join the war. Soviet Union is now invading the Axis. Good luck there. Impressive that Berlin is still holding. What's our war participation here? 30%? We're actually under Czechoslovakia. Wow. Alright, let's get a focus that'll give us 2 more research bonuses for land doctrines of our choice, which is great, especially since we just finished the last one. Let's wait on this one. Actually, we'll use the next 2 ones we get to get into the specialized branch of archery. So let's use 100 XP here to reduce this and get back to it. got Alpine divisions spewing up, which is great. Yikes. The entire Wehrmacht is being squashed.
Pronto, signore.
Alright, it seems that the war is now at an end. So, that was fun. The German Reich has fallen. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to be looking at how we're going to break up Germany between episodes. And I think this is a good place to leave it. What do you think? Let me know what you thought about today's episode and our offensive into southern Tyrol that turned into, well, all of Germany. I never saw Germany collapse so quick, to be honest. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode and that you'll catch us in the next one. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, take care, my friends. Wash your hands, take it easy, and have a good one. Bye now.